Latin Mass. It also, of course, it pulls from biblical writings as well, but it also pulls from poems by Walt Whitman that were from the drum tap section of Leaves of Grass, the poems that Whitman wrote in reaction to and in his experience in the Civil War. As many of you know, Whitman himself spent several years in Washington caring for people in hospitals during the Civil War. And his reaction to what he saw and in his poetry is pretty powerful. And that's put in Vaughan Williams' piece. It's a great piece. It's going to be a challenge. It's not an easy piece. But I know that we can meet that challenge. It's going to be performed with the State University of New York Fredonia Choir. Dr. Gray, of course, is conducting, and also a professional orchestra from New York and 2 soloists. It calls for a soprano and a baritone soloist as well. And just to top it all off and make it sweet, it'll be at Carnegie Hall, which many of you know is probably one of the most famous venues in the world. It has a history unlike any other concert hall. Not to mention the fact that Tchaikovsky himself was the first one to perform and open up that wonderful hall. So it's going to be an unbelievable educational experience in many, many different ways. Also, just going to New York City, to be honest with you, I've never been.